Alright everyone, welcome back to today's Create and Hang, and today I'm gonna play around with Tinkercad. So far, I think based on what we talked about last week, I'm gonna play around with a Sailor Moon compact idea. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. For those of you who don't know what the compact looks like, I'm gonna open up this reference picture over here. And basically what I'm gonna play around with is this main heart shape. I'm gonna play around with the hole feature to get the window effect or mirror effect over here. And we might get some scribble tool action to get this cool pattern over here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna start out with the basic heart shape. Gonna click and drag and get ready to go. Let's see. So first I'm going to scale it. I think that's a good size. Yeah, I like it. Okay. Go. I'm gonna duplicate it, and then I'm gonna take that duplicate copy, and then I'm gonna rotate it to get the effect of it being open like this. This one, rotate it about 90 degrees. There we go. Okay. I'll bring it back down to my work plane. Alright, bring in a little bit more. This one a little bit more centered. Okay. Raise it up a little bit more. Yeah, I think I like that. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a duplicate copy of the top lid over here, and then I'm gonna scale it down and convert it into a hole to create that mirror. So I'm gonna duplicate it, and scale it. Ooh. You bring it out, and then I'm gonna scale it. Oh, go back. Okay. I'm gonna raise it up. Make sure it's centered. Then I'm gonna, before I push it, I'm gonna convert it into a hole. Then I'm gonna push it back into the lid. Now I don't want it to go all the way through because I don't want it to create like a hollow effect. I just want it to be a slight indent. Let's see, I think it pushed it a little more farther than I wanted to. I'm gonna pull it up. Oh. Move this first. Fix the alignment on my lid. Okay. I'm gonna take my mirror. Looks a little off. Ooh. That's my phone. There we go. Okay. Might lower it down a teensy bit. Bite. I think I like that. Alright, so I'm going to group my entire shape over here together. Let's see. Perfect, that's exactly what I wanted. Alright. So let's just review back to our picture. Let's see. I think that mine is currently a little thick, so I'm going to... I think I might bring it down just a tiny bit more. So let me see, I might have to ungroup it again. Yeah, I'm gonna play it safe and ungroup it. And I'm gonna... this one. Might just make it a little bit easier and just move this. Get rid of that. Make a duplicate of this one and rotate it. Perfect. So this is actually my first time ever making the compact, so it's gonna be a lot of trial and error, but that's all the process. Like, as we spoke about our last stream, we had touched on getting out of our comfort zones and trying new things, and sometimes they work, and sometimes they don't. I'm just gonna leave it like that. The music's laughing at me, guys. But it's all about the process, and it's okay if you don't get it right the first time. It's all about having fun and creating. And hanging. Do we have any questions? Let me take a look-see. So, my friend Janie is giving me a little shout out in the comments right now. Janie is basically my sister. I love her to death. And she says, Moon Prism Power. For those of you who watch Sailor Moon, you should know the reference. Alright, so I'm liking that alignment. Okay. Now to put back my mirror. lower it a teeny tiny bit. Alright. Oh, nope. There's still some negative space going, so I'm gonna push it back slightly. Oh, not that much. Let's see. Oh, no. My mouse is clearly giving me some attitude today. Alright, I think that should be good. I'm gonna group it again and see what happens. Alright, I dig it. Yeah, that looks much better. Alright, so I think I'm gonna make the little heart gem in the middle now. I'm gonna take out another one of these. You know what? Before I do that, bear with me, guys. I'm gonna ungroup it again. Then I'm only gonna group these two. And let's see. Yeah. So I'm gonna make this, let's see. I'll make it like this pink. Oh, did it make it a solid? It's doing me dirty today. Let's see. I just want that whole. This. That to also be that color. And now I'll group it. Awesome. Alright, so... Oh, let's see. It seems like we're having some issues with the music today. So, let me see something. There we go. I'm gonna fade it. Alright. Sorry about that, guys. Sometimes technology can be a little silly. Oh, that makes me kind of sad, though. I love my tunes. Oh well. Alright. Anyway, back to the project. So I'm liking the shape. It's gonna be extremely hard to get, like, the, ingrained details on the sides over here. I'll see what I can do with that. But I'm kind of expecting it's not gonna be an exact replica. So we'll see what we can do. I can definitely do the gem in the middle. I can probably do this, ribbon pattern on the sides. I can definitely do this star. So we'll see what we come up with. But if you guys have any suggestions, feel free to post it in the comments. Let's see, I'm gonna change the color to, let's see, what color red is it? It's like an amethyst color, or garnet, I mean. So like, do I want that, or do I want red? I think I'll go for the more magenta. Yeah, alright. We're gonna look at it from the top just to make sure that it's centered. We're gonna bring it down. Alright, I'm liking it. I just want to make sure that I have enough room on the bottom to create that star bow. I think the ribbons should be okay. I might move it slightly. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna focus on that and then just move this way slightly. That way I can line it up a little bit better. Alright. I like it. Let's see, how much does it jut out? It looks like it only juts out slightly. So I'm just gonna bring this down. I think that's a good height. Alright. I like it. Just gonna move this real quick. Maybe I can this. Awesome. I thought it'll probably fall down again, but oh well. Alright. I'll start putting down, let's see, that's more of like a flat star, so I'll go with this one. Scale it down. Neat. Okay. Like it. Bring it down some. I'd have to make it a little smaller. How small is this? Yeah, it's pretty small. And then we have even smaller ones over here. Put over. So this project is a little bit different than what we were working on before. With pixel art, you're basically duplicating the pixels that remain the same size over and over and over again, and you're just rearranging them in a way that creates whatever design you're working on. This one is a lot more complicated because we're working with objects that are different sizes, and you have to scale them down and rearrange them in a way. But it's still pretty fun. It's all about taking something cool and fitting your interests so you're actually enjoying what you're working on. Last week I touched more on why I was into Sailor Moon so much as a kid. I thought it had a lot of good morals, really interesting characters, and overall just had a little bit of something for everybody. It had good action scenes, it had some comedy in it. The artwork was phenomenal for its time anyway. It's an older show. I believe it was early 90s, maybe very late 80s when it first came out. But they also did a reboot relatively recently. I think the reboot came out in 2015, I want to say. I could be wrong on that. But it's a lot newer than the original show, and they update a little bit of the graphics and stuff, but overall it's basically the same story. I would also recommend checking that out. Yeah, I think I like that. I might move it over a little bit more. Perfect. Okay. Then I'm gonna duplicate that. Bring it out. Make another duplicate. Bring that out. Actually, no, because I'm gonna want these the same size. Yeah. So now I'm gonna scale that one down first and then duplicate that one so they're equal in size. Okay. Now I'm gonna duplicate that, bring that out, zoom out a tiny bit, and let's see, where are they in relation to my star? Alright. Probably gonna have to move them around once I create the ribbons on the sides. But I'm just gonna put them up. No. I'm just gonna move them over here for now. Okay. I'm liking it. Alright. So now, let me see if I can find the scribble tool. Scribble. Alright, so for those of you who are unfamiliar with Tinkercad, the scribble tool is a lot different than just dragging out our geometric shapes that we were doing before. Basically, you have a little mini grid over here, and it's kind of giving you this bird's eye view automatically. So you draw your shape like this, and then it gives you a preview of what it's gonna look like on the regular work plane over here. So let me see. I'm gonna get rid of that, and then just take a look at the ribbon. Let's see. It's gonna be really hard to get the overlapping effect. I might just do... see what we can do. I can make it a little bit better than that. So I'm using a mouse for this. You don't have to use a mouse by any means, but it's definitely a lot easier to use the scribble tool with a mouse than a trackpad. So just giving you a heads up on that. And then it kind of curves down like so. Alright, I think I like that a little bit more. I'm gonna hit done. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna scale this down a lot. Bring it up. And I'm gonna kind of do it in chunks. Like here, see how it's in 1, 2, 3, 4 different parts. This is gonna create like the overlapping ribbon effect. So I'm gonna try my best to replicate that. But if it gets too complicated, then I might just draw the outline of the ribbon without the overlapping effect. So we'll see what we can manage. I'll bring this over here. Alright, so this is at the corner of the heart over here. So I bring it more here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to lower that down significantly. Where's the oh, it's not clicking on the thing I want. Okay. So it's like an orange, yellow, blue. So do more of a brighter orange. We'll play around with the colors a little bit, but I think that's okay. Alright. So the other one is a little bit more straightforward. Back here again? Alright, I think I've got it. So it kind of goes like... Did I make it curve down too much? Yeah, I did. So it kind of goes like this, and a little bit better. We'll see what we can do with that. Okay, so we're gonna scale it down. Up. A little bit. Alright. Top view. Not really liking how it looks with this. I think I made the top too curved. So we'll try that again. Alright, so more like we'll try that. Oh, new. New. Okay. Do a little top view. Zoom out slightly. Might have. Oh no. There we go. For some reason it just was resisting my selection. New. Yes. Okay. And what color was that? Like more of a yellow? Keeps trying to select my face. I don't want that. I want this. Thank you. Alright, that's looking a little bit better. We'll see. And then we'll see how this side looks when it's done. If it doesn't really look like it fits, I might just do it as one solid shape and instead of breaking it up to create the overlap. Let me see. Another scribble. And so that one's more curving the other way. That. That looks a little better. Oh wait, what am I doing? It doesn't have that. And right now I'm just using the eraser tool just to fix the bottom part. Away. Alright, so business as usual, we're gonna scale it down. Lift it up. And then move it over. Oh. No. I'll just focus on there. No. Sometimes the challenge when you're working with smaller shapes is when you're trying to click and drag it, sometimes it'll click on the vector points by accident. Okay. Top view. Ooh, top view. Okay. A little bit easier. Now, how is it? So that goes along. It's doing. Yeah, I don't think I'm really liking how that looks. Goodbye. Goodbye. And goodbye. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna use the scribble tool and just draw the whole shape because I'm not liking how it looks when I break it up. So it starts that way, curve. Okay. So first we're gonna do. Might be a little too S-shaped. Yeah, I kind of want it to be more diagonal and have less of an extreme curve. So, let me look at this again. And it's a little bit more curvy on the bottom. Alright, that's a little better. I just want to touch up over here a little. I think I made that a little too wide. Go away, go away, go away, go away. Okay. Might have to clean up that edge a little. Better. Okay. See how that looks. Scale it. Bring it here. Okay, scale it down a little more. Mm. Hmm. Wait, did this get? Hang on. Make sure the alignment here didn't get messed up. Might just be the stars throwing me off. Yeah, I'm really conflicted about the ribbons over here. I'm probably gonna take a break from working on the ribbons, just so I have more time to figure out how I want to go about incorporating them. I think I'm gonna do the ribbon down here and then the outside of my lid. That'll give me some time to figure out the ribbons. Let me move these a little more and more up. Just want to make sure that they're centered. There we go. Neat. Alright, that's looking a little bit better. I'll play around more with that after. Now I'm gonna work on the ribbon. Alright. I'm debating if I want. Ooh, that might actually be a good idea. I'm thinking about putting the star on this base and then using the ring kind of like the bows on the side. Um, let's try that. Okay, scale that. Okay. I dig it. Might lower it a little more. There we go. Alright. Do I want to shrink that down too? Alright. And then. Like two rectangle shapes down there. And then like little bees. Hmm. And then let me try this. Okay. Hmm. Ooh, I like that. Okay. Gonna duplicate that over here. It's looking more bow-like. And I need. Try this. First we're gonna Okay. Let's shrink that down. Wait. Why did that? Hang on. Did the no? Does it curve up slightly? No, it's pretty. No, I don't really like that. Maybe I have an idea. No. Try again. First, I will. Grabbing the wrong arrow. There we go. Flatten it. Now I'm gonna bring this here. Don't know. Like that either. Like that a little bit more. Okay. Oh. Bring that up. Actually, gonna have to move them anyway. Alright, I like that. How are we on time? Let's see, 2:52. We still have a couple minutes. Yeah. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this bow in the bottom center over here, and then I'm gonna start planning what I'm gonna do for the outside of my lid. I don't know if we're gonna get to that, but we'll see. So now I'm gonna select everything, lift it up, focus, put it back up, and then just keep moving. Okay. Lower it. See how that looks. Ooh, alright, I'm digging it. What color was it again? Alright, the star was like a pale yellow, and the ribbons are blue. Alright. I don't know if I like that color. We'll see how it looks against dark blue. Right. Might have to play around with the alignment a little bit more. Right now, too much. Alright. Gonna make sure this is lined up. Okay. Let's see. So as far as the lid goes, it looks something like this. The toy version looks like this. So it's basically like an inverse of the mirror side, and there's a crown on the top. The crown might be a bit difficult to make, but we'll try it. But I think today I'm gonna get the back heart on there. and then we'll see what else we get to. All right. Ooh. A little sensitive there today, mouse. It's looking kind of small. Scale. Go back. Keep doing that. We don't want it. Go back to there for now. No whites. Being silly. But what color was it? Alright. How are we on time? We have about a minute. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it at that for now. When we meet again, we're gonna wrap this up. I'm going to fix the size of my heart on the lid. I might play around with just the alignment, making sure everything looks okay. We'll finally figure out the ribbon issue, and then other than that, we should be good. So I hope you guys had fun on today's Create and Hang with me. If you have a free minute and you need a little bit of distraction from all the craziness, feel free to check out the rest of our streams. They're a lot of fun. And also, if you're interested in anything we do today and going forward, a lot of the programs that we use in our classes as well. So if you're interested in that, check out thedae.com or any of our social media platforms. With that said, I'm Cara, and I'll see you next time.